and regrouped in Belarus. They took, the tanks were loaded down with washing machines, even toilets, air conditioners, televisions. They were just a barbarian horde, basically. They still are. And it's good because they drink a lot, so you know, the frontline commanders say, well, we are at the moment getting pushed back, running out of ammunition, but it's like a turkey shoot. They throw inexperienced guys forward, like a Soviet technique. Just throw them forward, cannon fodder, and then we expend all our ammunition on them, and then you get the real army, who are not much better, to be honest, come and attack. That 6 months delay in approving Mr. Biden's 90 billion, well it was 60 billion for Ukraine and for Israel and Taiwan, has cost us many lives of soldiers and civilians, because Putin, realizing we couldn't really fight back, went in for the attack. Now, you see there's a bloody great rock. You see there's a bloody great rock. See there's a big trawler from Dumbageti, and it has boats behind it. So that means basically that the tuna are here. They were yesterday, and I have to tell Gary off for not spearing one for us. Not that I like killing things. Now they excuse me, I just swallowed some water. If you see the big trawlers this close in, it means there's something worth having this close in. Now the smaller boats will take advantage of that as well. It'll be tuna or barracuda or something like that. Now this monstrosity with the kangaroos on it is the king. Oh, God, my toes are really suffering here. Is the king kangaroo, which started off as a restaurant, has been growing exponentially into a nightclub, disco, bloody noise making. It's totally out of character with the coast if you look at it. Big white building. He's also been building where he shouldn't be. But of course money speaks. It's an Australian who's married to a Filipino, obviously. And these houses around, behind the little road here, are fishermen's houses. And the night traffic has got out of hand, and young kids racing around on motorbikes. They've had to build their own speed humps out of bamboo, bamboo, and trying to calm the traffic. They've spoken to the police about the noise and everything, but of course money talks here, so nothing happens about it. Funny, I can see, if you look between the kangaroo building, I mean, why, they're bloody ugly. It's a beautiful coastline, and they've got that monstrous. To the right, to your right, looking through, there's a very fascinating old building there, which I've never noticed, and I must go and look at it today or tomorrow, and perhaps do a video on what that is, because it's quite old. Maybe an old lighthouse, I don't know. Anyway, now Grumpy Old Man's there, and one of my friends, who's a lunatic, is in the background there. I don't know, he's getting a boat ready or something. Normally just drinking. The reason I'm stumbling around here is I don't normally come to this side of the beach. I stay normally in the water outside. If I'm snorkeling, I just go directly out until you get into deep water. So I'm mapping out the corals here with my toes. How nice. Anyway, there's the sunrise. There's a ferry going from right to left. That will have come from Mindanao. And they used to have a terrible reputation here for ferry disasters because they're all old, badly maintained, overloaded ferries. But now it's more regulated, and it's the modern fleet of ferries, and they're mainly catamarans, high-powered catamarans, which apparently are more sea-kindly, because storms can whip up here in a matter of moments or hours anyway. Ouch! Jesus! A big one. That hurt. Things I do for you guys. I'm crippling myself. In fact, I'm going to put the camera underwater. You can have a look. Stumbled onto another patch of rock. As I say, I'm just glad the sea urchins aren't around. Actually, it's clearing up the water. It's not as murky as it was yesterday. I should have actually bought my snorkel and trippers. There you go. Tomorrow's another day. That's the thing about it. If you're on holiday here, people pay a lot of money to go on holiday. Oi! Buntag! It's a lunatic. Drunk. I know all the locals here. They know me. I'm the crazy Ukrainian. I'm very committed to Ukraine. I spent 16 years there. Long time. I got to know a lot of the military and the SBU and the instructor at one stage, volunteer instructor. So the Ukrainians, and they very kindly made me a Ukrainian, and I will always now be a Ukrainian. Especially, I feel like I've deserted them in some way, but I have skin cancer and I was advised to go out and get treated in a country that's more accustomed to skin cancer than Ukraine is. But I still very much in touch every day, especially with Yuri, who's one of my friends and a subscriber to my channel. I've only got another 1,820 to go before I can monetize this channel. Not that anyone really would want to watch it, but there you go. My dreams, becoming a millionaire blogger. I think I'll just dreams. I'd only buy another camera and a bigger motorbike. Now this guy is an American, a Filipino-American. He, I'll finger over the lid. He was sent to America to rich relatives because he's got Down syndrome. This treatment has been fairly effective. They made him an American citizen, but he's come back now to retire to his motherland. Nice guy. Comes in every day, like me, stumbling around on the rocks. We stumble, we fall, so we get back up again. Morning! Haven't seen you for a few days. Where have you been? Have you been away? I haven't seen you for some time. Sick? What's wrong? Cold? There's nothing worse than a summer cold. You better now? It's kill or cure. Kill or cure. It's just so beautiful down here. I love it. I try and come every day. Yeah, sure. We'll have to get someone to clear these rocks up. I keep bumping my toes on them. Oh, hello, this is another... The water's lovely. Morning! This is another fish seller. They come down, he buys his fish in Dumagetti, comes here, buys some ice on the roadside, gets some salt water, puts it in the big tub he's got on his motorbike there, and then goes on. It keeps it cold till he gets wherever he's going.
Sell the water also. Sell the water.
Yeah? Well, this guy's, I've met him before. He's actually a fish seller. But I tell you what, I try to work out the economics of his business. He buys for 120 if we're talking about fairly normal fish. And he sells for 160, but if you think about his gasoline, I think, well, you know, and this guy hasn't got a big container. I can just see his fight. He's just got one tub of fish. You reckon? Well, it depends how many kilos of fish he's got.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking.
You see 100 kilos.
He hasn't got that on a scooter. Look, the scooter's up there. There's one guy. He comes over. He's got a. Funnily enough, I talked to this guy. Quite an interesting guy. He's got, I don't know, about 4 tons.